Carolina Marin, I've mentioned, and Chen Yufei, the Olympic champion, current Olympic champion, won this title in 2019.
Make some noise for the players on the Minoru Yoneyama court, Wang Zhi and Carolina Marin.
So the two players make their way onto court. This is only the third meeting between these two players, and honours are shared of the previous two. The last time that they met, it was the Asian champion from 2 years ago, Wang Zhi, who won in 2 straight games, the second round of the Indonesia Open 2 years ago. Indonesian Open, also a Super 1000 event.
This side, serve or receive.
So Wang Zhi chooses ends, having won the toss of the coin. And for Carolina Marin, this a real test, because this is only her second tournament of the year. She was ill during the Asia leg of the tour in January and actually pulled out of the 3 tournaments she was entered into, the Malaysian Open, the India and the Indonesia Masters. She was actually in Asia but was not well enough to play. Wang Zhi will turn 24 next month, playing in her 4th All-England Championships, and it's the second time at this event that she's played against Carolina Marin. 4 years ago in the second round, as is today. She lost 13 and 14 to her opponent of today. Currently number 9 on the world ranking, has been as high as 6, and she was born in Shaxi in Jingzhou province, Hubei province in central China. Won the Indonesia Masters, did Wang Zhi, and she had a good match against the Asian Games bronze medalist, the left-hander Ai Ohori. 11-10 in the opening game, and promptly won 10 of the next 11 points to win 21-11, 21-17. Carolina Marin is 30 years of age now, born in Huelva in Spain, and this is her 10th All-England Championships. Won the title 9 years ago, beating Saina Nehwal in the final. And not only was it her first All-England title, it was her first ever Super Series title. What a one to win as your first ever Super Series title. Quite amazing. She had an excellent year last year, the former world #1. Reached 7 finals, winning 2 titles, European Games golds and the Orléans Masters.
Ready to play?
And she had a tough first round against Sung Shu Yun from Chinese Taipei. Actually had to save a game point in that second game before winning it 24-22. So I was telling you, Carolina Marin, this is only her second tournament. Her first tournament was last week, the French Open, where she was the number 5 seed, as indeed she is here in Birmingham. And she lost in the very first round to Zhang Beiwen of the United States of America. Fabio Beto from Italy is our umpire for this one, and service judge Heiskell from Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Wang Zhi, China. And on my left, Carolina Marin, Spain. Carolina Marin to serve. Level. Play.
So the former champion, Carolina Marin, getting this women's singles match underway. This for a place in the quarter-final. Rough, lucky net cord from Carolina Marin. Well, Steen, we had 6 former champions in the draw, and those 6 players had won the last 9 editions of the All England Championships, and quite remarkably, all 14 finalists from the last 7 editions, so dating back to 2017. We really are in a golden era of badminton women's singles, aren't we?
We are.
And a big part of this golden era is this lady. 3-time former world champion, Carolina Marin, Olympic champion in Rio de Janeiro. Oh my goodness, that's way in.
Service over, 1-2.
But coming back from injury, she's had ruptured or torn ACLs in both knees. It is quite remarkable how she's come back to play singles at this level.
Service over, 3-1.
And it's an interesting match here with Wang Zhi. Still, in many ways, an up-and-coming player. To me, she's the 3rd-ranked Chinese player behind He Bingjiao and Chen Yufei. Han Yue and Jiang Yiman, they might disagree on that verdict, but I still feel that she's shown that she can beat really, really strong players. She can win tournaments where there's a lot of good players in it. And I think that's going to be a real test for Carolina Marin. I think it was an impressive win against Ohori. I didn't see the match, but I've seen Ohori in good shape so far this year, whereas Marin, not the best of start last week in Paris. Lost to Zhang Beiwen, who seems to be in good shape. And also yesterday against Song Shu-yun, a little bit hesitant. Marin, I think she's lacking tournament practice, match practice. So the question mark is, how far has she come in her preparations here?
It's a very interesting comment there, Steen, about Wang Zhi can really challenge for titles, even when all the big players are there, the big names. I think she achieved that in Manila at those Asian Championships 2 years ago. She beat Akane Yamaguchi, who's a former All England champion and a former world champion in the final, having beaten the current world #1 and Se Young in the semi-final. It just exemplifies the point you were making.
Yeah.
Service over, 4-3.
Fernando Rivas, Carolina Marin's long-term coach, is now working with the French national team, but still works with Carolina Marin as well. That's well left.
5-3.
There's nothing wrong with the idea. It was execution that let her down.
Service over, 6-4.
Well, there was a very quick apology in English there from Wang Zhi. Good sportsmanship. That's good retrieving.
Oh, that's well played.
Super shot.
But yeah, Wang Zhi probably not that dissatisfied because it's often a balance on how much can you retrieve, can you make Carolina Marin play one more shot, and she's used to that could dramatically increase the error margin.
Okay, thank you. Court. Seven, 5.
Well, Carolina Marin does have a remarkable consistency record at this particular tournament. She's reached at least the quarter-final on her last 6 visits to the All-England Championships.
And that's in line with what we're discussing, that we're in the Legends era in women's singles, that there's a bunch of dominating players.
Good length on that push from Wang Zhi.
The way I see it, Marin, after her second ACL injury, has had to make a new strategy for her game. She's still got a really, really good smash, but it's not the all-out attacking style as we used to see it. Even after the first ACL, when she came back, she was really fast and furious. There's a lot more build-up here, and I think it's really strong that she's been able to maintain such a high level, even whilst sort of developing her shot, her basic game, her build-up abilities. So the power smashes and the fast and furious physical movement, they've been more scarce since the second ACL injury.
It's wide of the mark.
9-all.
So back level, 9-all in the open game. Let's fast forward. Really hard work in that rally from Carolina Marin. She was Pushed to the back, then brought forward, pushed to the back again. Yeah, she made a huge effort to keep the shuttle going down the whole time. Didn't lift in that rally. To the mid-game interval, and the former champion, Carolina Marin, has a 2-point advantage. So 11-9, the lead for Carolina Marin as play resumes in this opening game.
I think Marin played a little bit short there. Probably Wang Zhi should have chosen a downward shot.
Oh, that's a super shot from Wang Zhi. Threaded it down the line.
And that attack, in my opinion, here we see it through a photograph lens. That attack is a little bit better than Chen Yufei's. Sometimes compare her to Chen Yufei because they have a similar playing style, and there's also something in their stature that's similar. And it was again.
11-12.
So, to make it easy understandable, she doesn't need as big of a chance as Chen Yufei to launch a strong attack.
Oh,
that's a beauty.
That is lovely.
Service over. 13-11.
I thought that would have been worth a challenge.
Yeah, I think she thought it was out. I thought that she was just hanging on to the shuttle.
Yeah.
Just overdone it, just wide of the mark.
Service over. 12-14.
She changes direction well. I think, Wang Zhi, just as the Olympic champion Chen Yufei does. You talking about the similarities.
A little less solid in the defense and a little
Service over, 15-12.
lesser anticipation, in my opinion.
Yeah, wonderful neck shot. Racket arm outstretched.
A lot of emphasis on the long forehand of Wang Zhi from Carolina Marin, and then tries to be quick on the front court or on the crosses. I think they've definitely got a read on that. She likes to cross to the backhand on the ring from her forehand if she can do it long forehand. Excellent play. Very steep
12.
attack.
Yes, and a 5-point cushion now.
So far, a very positive development for the former Olympic champion. Was it Wang Zhi who chose side?
Yeah, she chose ends. Wang Zhi. On the left. 4 straight points.
Service over, 30-18.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's, and the whole rally, the whole construction of the rally, absolutely excellent.
30.
And perfect placement with her final shot. Absolutely terrific. Full commitment coming forward.
And it's been a little bit too obvious, Wang Zhi trying to play Marin to the long backhand. She's covered it well, the Spaniard.
So 7 game point opportunities for Carolina Marin. What a super opening game by the former champion, Carolina Marin.
21-30.
Umpire confirms 21-13 for the opening game. 19 minutes.
Ahora toca correr más, se puede mover de un sitio a otro, intenta bajar, acuérdate del estilo tranquilo. Bajo, un poco más tenso, intenta que ella juegue en el tenso y mentaliza para poder jugar a la parte. Seguimos sacando igual.
¿Hago punch clear o lo bajo?
Se hace bien, tienes que variar, pero tienes que...
就把这一个做好，然后在这边整他，应该他控他的过程应该好控，好吧？啊，还是心态不乱。 你做你的，我做我的，我把我自己做到最好就完了，这个对不对？正常打啊， 跟顶啊、熬啊，有机会发展功啊、发力啊，就是啊，把自己做出来就行。主要是前半场。
Pero ahora te toca atacar a ti. Muy ready para trabajar adelante atrás, que te lleve de un sitio a otro, ¿ok? Tú exactamente igual. Es posible que te intentes pasar en el lado de revés. Prepárate, ¿vale? Tú prepárate, no hay ningún problema. Está más que entrenado eso. De hecho, a eso jugamos en el Mundial, a que te echaran ahí. Que te echen ahí, ¿vale? Trabaja. Desde el 0 a 0, ¿eh? Va.
Court, please.
Abajo, vamos.
Second game, level. Play.
So the former champion, Carolina Marin, 1 game to the good against the former Asian champion, Wang Zhi. Well, I don't know what your Spanish is like, Steen, but what I gathered from the Chinese coach, Luo Yigang, is that he's just urging his player to try and relax a little and play her own game.
Yeah, that's always a good plan. I think the implications here is that now Wang Zhi can play a little bit more freely to the backcourt of Carolina Marin. She can put pressure on Marin on the backcourt, and Marin has to be a little bit more careful on her hand in playing Wang Zhi's backcourt. So I would expect Marin to play a bit more downwards. I thought I heard the word abajo from Fernando Rivas, which means below or down under. And I would expect it to be below the tape. I would also expect to see her become more aggressive in terms of attacking, more important to control the net. But the real interesting thing is to see whether, I think she played a really great first game, Carolina Marin. Can she regain or can she maintain that confidence, or will the conditions slowly erode that confidence?
Yeah. It's a good rally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy, that's a
brilliant.
beauty.
Well, you won't see better than that. What a clinical finish with that acute angle, that slice from the left-hander.
Was it? There was the winner. Before that, there was a drop shot played. Had it been Chen Yufei on the other side, she would never have played it back to Marin again at the same spot in her forehand. She would have blocked it at the net, making Marin move because of her tactical awareness. And that's one of the differences between Chen Yufei and Wang Zhi.
Yeah. It's a choice of shot.
2-1, play.
It's not just technical skills that separate players. Wise choices, better choices, I suppose. Nice. Because her racket carriage was high and the racket head was above the shuttle as she was coming forward to the net. Watch this. There it is. She's got so many options. She could have played it cross-court, she could have pushed, she could have done a hold and flick, chose the little straight block in the end.
Yeah.
But you've got all those choices when you take the shuttle high.
One of the first one to do that was Zhao Zhenghua.
Yeah.
former world champion. I'm not sure if he won the All England
He
ever.
certainly did win the All England.
She's playing super fast, Carolina Marin.
For the record, Zhao Jinhua won the All England in 1990.
And the World Championship a year later in Denmark, I suppose.
Yeah.
Challenges pulled out.
Challenge from Wang Zhi.
Can you wipe the court, please?
I saw that as long.
And you were right, Steve.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 5-1. Thank you.
Let's get wide. Well, that was a much-needed point by this lady, Wang Zhi. The second game looked as if it was beginning to run away from her.
Well left. Oh, that's not wide.
Challenges
I think called in on both the sideline and the back line.
Yeah, I think she's got a very good chance here with her challenge.
Correction out. Service over. 6-2.
16 feathers in a shuttle.
Play.
The feathers from the left wing of a goose. Only a couple of feathers can be taken from each wing. Each goose.
Yeah. So they fly around in circles after that.
And that's way wrong.
She's got to start taking more initiative, Wang Zhi, because she doesn't have the quality in the defense yet in this match here to leave it all to Marin. She is playing a strong match so far.
Yeah. She's looking far more confident today than she did in her first round match against Sung Chun Yun.
I see it as a totally new player.
Absolutely. I mean, she was hesitant,
exactly.
she was nervous.
Uncertain of her form.
Now again, under 6-point advantage. It's going wide as well.
I feel the sideways drift has increased.
And the sideways drift from left to right as we all look down on the court during the rally.
Service over. 3-9.
Marin asking for the shuttle to be changed. Wang Zhi obliging.
3-9.
Nice.
Service over. 10-3.
She's always got trouble with her socks there. Marin always adjusting them in between the rallies. I don't know if it's some kind of tick.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, it's okay, thank you.
So 10-3 now in favour of the left-hander. Incidentally, the only left-hander to win the women's singles in the Super Series and World Tour era. It goes back to 2007.
That's extraordinary.
It is, when you think of Wang Zhi.
Yes, exactly. That was the one I was thinking about. But she was in a tough competition with a lot of her fellow countrywomen.
Yeah, indeed. China has been very strong in the women's singles discipline. But it's a game and an 11-3 advantage to the former champion Carolina Marin.
Saque que te al rectificado, ¿vale? Sacan 3-4 al empate. Recepción, bien. Seguimos igual. Con el centro, bien.
知道吗？因为你给后场他高吊杀你都很难防，他已经打开了，打顺了，懂不懂？
Ooh, there's the #1 seeds in the men's doubles, Ranki Reddy and Shetty on the practice courts with coach Matthias Bow. He's a former champion. Oh, there's high hopes from Indian fans for their success this year at the All England, and why wouldn't there be? They are the world #1s. They're next on our show court. Well, it's now or never, I think, for Wang Zhi, former Asian champion. He needs to start making inroads. And I would suggest, Steen, that rather than coaching, just advising a player to relax and play their own game, I think she needs help with tactics.
Yeah, this calls for desperate measures. Obviously, she hasn't been able to challenge Marin so far, so someone's got to come up with an idea.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas as to what she should be doing tactically?
She needs to control the rallies. She cannot let Marin control them. She's playing too fast. Today she's found the lines brilliantly. So it's from the service situation, a little deception, and most likely to the front court instead of that.
Yeah, and there was no deception on that return of serve.
None whatsoever. And that's the whole idea behind me not being especially warm towards the forehand, so that it's difficult, the forehand return, that it's difficult to put deceptions on it. So I'd like to see a backhand return with deceptions on, preferably to the front court. There's no deception on that one either.
Yeah. Was that a forehand return as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. You really don't like it at all?
No. That's in some situations you can't avoid it, but if you can then manage to get a little bit of deception on it, then it's okay. The current president of the Badminton World Federation, he was actually one of the players who could play a deception with his forehand return. But after that, when she's hopefully gotten in a better position, now it's almost too late, then she needs to attack, and she needs to, decide, I'm not lifting. She's lifting all the time.
Service over, 5-15. Carolina, a little bit quicker.
Yeah, sorry.
Marin should have capitalised.
Yeah, she should.
Take her opponent way out of position. She's trying to speed up when she eat, trying to play a faster pace. But I suspect it's too little,
Service
too
over,
late.
16-5.
It's only a major breakdown from Marin now that can save Wang Zhi.
Yeah, don't take time if you ask them, okay? Yeah, back on court. Thank you. Yeah, play.
Look who's commanding the rallies again. It's Marin
17,
all the time.
5.
This must be a huge confident booster
Absolutely.
for the former champion.
Yeah. And if she does close out this match, she will need it, because awaiting in the next round is last year's beaten finalist and the reigning Olympic champion, Chen Yufei.
Yeah, but with this pace here, that could be a really, really good match.
Yeah. That's what. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Oh, it is wide.
Wang challenges.
But she's challenging.
Yeah.
With the trajectory, I had the same initial thought as you, Jill, but when it actually touched down, I got a little bit more in doubt. It could possibly be wide.
Challenge
Indeed it was.
unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
So no challenges left
18,
for Wang Zhi.
5. Play. Service over, 6.
Again, I really like the idea. She played a fast, angled shot. I don't know whether you want to call it a half smash, that one, or a drop shot, and then was trying to angle it down to the opposite side of her opponent, making Wang Zhi twist and turn as much as possible.
Service over, 19-6.
Oh.
Indecision cost her dear.
Service over, 7-19.
I have to say, Steen, I was expecting a much closer encounter than this. And the way that it's been one-sided, you have to give all the credit to Carolina Marin.
Yeah, I had the same feeling seeing Carolina's matches in Paris and yesterday. That this was going to be a real tester. It has been a tester, but it has been a positive outcome.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah.
Nice slice down the line, and a lovely way to bring up match point opportunities. Loose converts on her first opportunity. 21-13, 21-8. The former champion, Carolina Marin, back to superb form in today's match. I make that just about 41 minutes for her victory against Wang Zhi. Good to see her playing well against him.
It was, and I had an eye on Fernando Rivas when the match was decided here, and he was satisfied, not only with the result, I think he was much more satisfied with the way it was accomplished.
Yeah, he's a great believer in the process, and rather than just looking at results. But there is confirmation of that result. Carolina Marin through to a 7th consecutive All-England quarter-final in appearances here. 7 appearances, that's remarkable. 21-13, 21-8. This is how she finished it off. The final kill and a look of satisfaction. A little clenched fist. Job well done. Giving autographs, taking selfies. It shows how relaxed she is. Well, we'll see to her tomorrow in the quarter-final. Birmingham. And second round action here